Hello people of the internet, I hope you're all fit and well. However, I expect few of you are in the kind of shape that this man is. Because I'm joined by Olympian Jack the Green Machine Green. Jack, thanks for joining me on this red sofa in front of a brick wall. I'm sure you're used to these kind of circumstances.
It's definitely my top 5 locations, yeah.
I'm glad I'm in the top 5 for something.
Yeah, exactly.
There's been a lot of talk about the Olympic hangover. If anyone deserves a hangover, it's you guys, the athletes. How's your hangover coming along?
It was nice to kind of relax, get them messy, and I won't say any more because I'll probably get in trouble.
Oh, so you've been enjoying your time since the Olympics?
Don't push this. We'll definitely leave it at that.
Well, I mean, there's one way to cure a hangover, and that's, of course, the hair of the dogs. I've got a little present for you, Jack.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
A little beer for Jack Green. Cheers. That's quite lukewarm, isn't it?
That's not great.
It's not very nice.
That's nearly as bad as this unitard you're wearing. Are you going to explain?
Oh, you've noticed? Well, as an athlete, I thought athletes always wear their sports gear. Apparently, you don't always wear like that. I was trying to make you feel more at home by joining in. The police are coming. They're so concerned about this unitard. Are you wearing any lycra at all?
None at all. I think you've got enough for all of us.
You're not even wearing a little lycra panty?
No, not this time.
This has just become a bit more awkward, hasn't it? But let's move on. Let's talk about the Olympics, because you did pretty well. These were your first Olympics. You're only 20 years old. You had high hopes going to them. You had a fantastic season. In fact, earlier on in the season, you beat eventual gold and silver medalist Felix Sanchez and Michael Tinsley. However, you got to the semi-finals and you fell over at hurdle 2. That must have been heart-wrenching.
It wasn't the highlight of my year. It would have been nice if they handed out medals when I beat Felix and Michael Tinsley, but it's not the way it goes, and that happens.
I mean, going into that race, obviously you were running very, very well. You set a PB of 48.6 just before the Olympics. Do you think if you'd not fallen, you could have made the final?
I'd like to think so, but it's probably the most competitive final there's ever been. It was like 48 just to make the finals, so I would have had to step it up, but when you go to a major championships, you kind of expect that.
Now, let's talk about the actual fall. What happened to make you fall over? I mean, you've run over hurdles a lot, you train for this. What happened in that race to make you try that hurdle quite so bad?
In my event, there's stride patterns, something that most people don't really understand, and obviously I still don't understand.
Not fully.
No, when there's a headwind, you have to run a little harder to get through it, and I felt a headwind, so I decided to overstride and ended up too close to the hurdle. When you're too close, it's quite hard to go over them.
And you kind of...
I kind of went through it, yeah.
But how hard is it to put something like that incident at London 2012 behind you? You trained for years for that, and for something like that to happen, how do you put that behind you? Is it behind you, or are you kind of dwelling on it still?
Yeah, I think, if anyone watched me in the relay, it's pretty obvious I was right over that hurdle fall. I ran well in the relay, and it was a shame we didn't get a medal, but no, it's hurdles, that's part of it, everyone falls, and my one fall of the year happened to be in an Olympic semi-final.
Yeah, one race you didn't want it to happen. Talking about the relay, you ran spectacularly in the relay. You ran in a semi split of 44.4, which was the fastest split in the entire relay. Yeah. So you're beating guys who do this day in, day out, guys like Martin Rooney and Conrad Williams. At the final, what went wrong in the final? You guys were so close to a bronze medal.
I just think it came down to selection and who was running on what legs. I myself, I don't believe I'm a second leg runner, but I was happy to do it for the team, and you can understand why. I ran well in the heats, and all the quickest runners were on second legs, so it was good to put me there to kind of damage limitation, but the style of runner that I am, I need to be on leg 3 or 4, but that's just the way it is. The team, it's not going to change now. Yeah.
Why should you be on leg 3 or 4? I mean, you're saying the fastest runner is normally on leg 2. You were the fastest runner.
Leg 2 in a 4x4 is for the speed merchants, the guys who go out hard, because you have to run in lanes for the first 100. So it's really important to be in the front after that first 100. And people like me, we're not quick, we're strong, so we finish strong. So in that final, I was something like 7th at 200 and ended up around 4th, which just shows the kind of of runner I am.
Is the 4 flat something you'd like to explore, do you think, further on in your career?
No, it's, I think I've always said I could maybe make the top 5, top 10 in the world for the 400, but I can never see myself being the best. Relays are very, very different because you have a rolling start, you're not on level blocks, you're already moving. So it's completely a different event, the same way that the inbound 400 is. And I can see myself being the best in the world at the hurdles once I get it right and get over them.
Once you stop falling
yeah,
over.
That doesn't really make you run quick. But no, that's how I see it, and it's something I'll always be there for the relays, and I'll always run well. But it's not something I'm going to explore soon.
There's been a lot of talk about you being the future of the 400 metre hurdles. A lot of big people, Chris Akabusi, the UK record holder, has said that he believes you're going to take this event when no one else has. Is that a lot of pressure to be on your young but broad shoulders?
Well, thanks. I've always been scared, so that was a nice compliment. Cheers.
You're filling out
nearly as big as yours. Nearly, as you like to show them off.
Why not Olympic standard?
No, there's pressure in wanting to be the best in the world, and it kind of takes it off you when other people give you that confidence. I'm a confident guy, and I'll always believe I can be the best, but it's nice when someone of that level, of Chris's level, kind of says that, and you've got other people as well. And no, I like it. I like the pressure. It's what you have to expect if you want to go to the top.
And of course, you train with a world champion, I agree. How long do you think it is until you overtake him and the student becomes the teacher, so to say?
It's gonna, Di's a quality athlete, hence why he's world champion, and I've got a lot of things to sort out technically. Physically, as you can see with the 4x4, I'm ready to step up and start running 47s, but it's not the same in the hurdles because of the stride pattern and the technical side. So hopefully next year I can be really challenging him, but we'll see.
So Jack, you've not raced since the Olympics. Why is that?
I have a slight ankle injury, which is kind of stopping me training, but also I'd like to enjoy myself, and the Olympics was the high point, and now I'm on that calm down, as you said, the hangover, and I just want to enjoy myself. But
wonderful. Well, Jack, thanks for joining me on my red sofa in front of a brick wall. It's been good to talk to you.
And you.
Let's go and have some fun.
Yes.
How do you go from piss in this thing?
Don't swear.
Sorry.